If you've watched Tiago Lemos, you know that he has insane frontside heel flips, both switch and regular. And this is a trick that I wanted to learn, so I went through every single one of Tiago Lemos's video parts to find every instance of him doing a frontside heel, both switch or regular, to break down his technique and figure out how he does them so well. And in today's video, I'm gonna break his technique down, put it to the test, and see if I can actually learn this trick in one day by copying Tiago's technique. So basically, from looking at all of Tiago's frontside heel flips, both switch and regular, I boiled it down to there are two key things that he always does when he's doing a frontside heel. The first one has to do with how he swings his shoulders, and the second one is how he lifts his legs. So first off, if you watch Tiago as he does this frontside heel flip, notice that his front arm swings in front of him while his back arm swings behind him. Basically what this does is it pulls this side of his body forward and this side of his body backwards, and what that does is it spins his shoulders around. Now this is completely different than if he were to go like this with his arms and spin his arms horizontally. This movement is twisting your waist, but what Tiago does, rather than trying to twist his waist and do the 180, he throws his shoulders opposite directions, and that force pulls his body all the way around. The reason that's so critical is because if you try and twist with your waist, your arms and shoulders are ultimately going to carry you away from your board. But if you try doing the crisscross thing that Tiago does, one arm forward, one arm backwards, what that does is each arm balances each other out, so that way when you spin, it spins you perfectly up and down. What this means is you're able to just jump up and do a heel flip and throw your arms and stay completely above your board. So just to prove to you that I'm not kidding about this arm swing thing, I want you to try this. All I want you to do is put one arm forward, one arm back, and just jump and swing your arms like this. You don't even need to wind up with your waist or with your core. You literally just need to jump and throw your arms. So there, I'll do it the other direction too. It doesn't take much opposite arm swing to really start throwing your body into a rotation. So learning how to spin like Tiago by throwing those shoulders really simplifies the trick, and by copying this technique, I truly believe that just an average skater like you or me can learn how to do front heels pretty easily. The second technique that you'll notice Tiago doing is how he lifts up his knees super high. I mean, one, this is just because Tiago has insane pop, but two, it's because with a regular heel flip, you can get away with just picking up your feet and putting them down. But when you add a 180 rotation with the heel flip, you've got to get your board in the air for a longer period of time. And it takes longer for the board to do the 180 and flip over. So you've got to be prepared to jump and tuck your knees while you're throwing your shoulders. I feel pretty confident that if I execute those two things pretty well, that I have a really good shot of learning this trick today. So I'm gonna head over to the skate park, and before I get into trying this trick, I'm gonna do 3 heel flips to make sure that I'm getting a good flick, and then I'm gonna do 3 frontside 180s to practice that rotation with my shoulders and not my waist, with my shoulders. And then from there, I'm just gonna start throwing some frontside heel flips and see if we can get this in one day. It does seem like a little bit of a stretch, but I'm pretty confident that I've kind of unlocked this trick here, so I guess we won't know till I actually go and test it out. So let's do it. hope that inspires you guys to go out and try frontside heel flips for yourself. If you do like Tiago Lemos, I did make a video where I interviewed him, asking him his secrets to doing frontside tail slides on ledges. I would definitely recommend you check that video out. It's one of my favorites. Make every single day a Friday, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.